The Department of State Services, DSS, is in the news again, and this time around, the secret police, whose responsibilities include counterintelligence, internal security, counter-terrorism, and surveillance, as well as investigating some serious crimes against the state, had alleged that it has uncovered plots by some key players to introduce an interim government and truncate the country's hard-fought democracy. Spokesperson of the DSS, Peter Afunaya, who disclosed this to newsmen, described the plot as not only an aberration, but a mischievous way to set aside the constitution and plunge the country into crisis. Reacting to this, a legal practitioner, Mr. Bode Babalola, stated that it is high time the secret police started living up to its name by reducing public and media attention on its activities. He maintained that the DSS should have simply invited those it described as the key players for questioning and save the people from undue tension.
The DSS have intelligence report that there's some people somewhere are planning to install an interim government. Should they tell us? I mean, they should nip in the bud if they are sure. But in any case, who is going to install an interim government? It is only the government itself or those in authority. I cannot do it. You cannot do it. The man outside cannot do it.
While also reacting to the claims by some groups that President Muhammadu Buhari will not hand over to the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on May 29, spokesperson Osun All Progressives Congress, Mr. Kunle Oyatomi, and the media director of the People's Democratic Party in Osun State, who doubles as a senior special assistant to Governor Ademola Adeleke, Mr. Oladele Bamiji, stated that such claims would remain a rumor since the president is a huge beneficiary of Nigeria's democracy.
The issue is well laid in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We cannot have a timeline and begin again to wobble as if we don't know where we are going. May 29 is real. And May 29 already has a president-elect.
We all know that after any major election, especially this presidential election like that, what follows is the transition, which is already in our constitution. So all other matters concerning that election, we have to go to court. Any other talk aside that, to me, is just mere wishes as far as I'm concerned. Yes, we are in the opposition, but we cannot afford to throw our country into constitutional chaos.
Speaking in the same vein, a politician, Prince Akintola Omolaoye, noted that former President Goodluck Jonathan had set an example in 2015 by handing over to the then opposition APC, which other leaders must follow to avoid chaos.
Buhari, who has been enjoying the democratic system of government for the past upward of 8 years, cannot wake up in a day and say, oh, I won't hand over. Moral demands that even if another person from another political party had emerged as president-elect of Nigeria, Buhari had no reason whatsoever on that basis alone not to have refused handing over properly. Talk less of changing of party from within the same party.
The respondents called on Nigerians to be watchful and collectively work towards protecting the country's democracy for the benefit of all. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.